Hey guys, and welcome back to what?
To Morgan's
To the Morgan's vlog. It's a brand new day. Oh, you just pulled my hair. It's okay. You want to learn a scripture today?
I want to learn a song.
You want to learn a song? So you don't want to learn scripture today?
Scriptures are taking too long.
Scripture takes too long. Well, it all depends on how fast you learn it. You're smart enough to learn one, right?
I don't know how do you want to say to me.
You don't know how you're going to say to me. What?
I don't know what you're going to say to me.
I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to learn it, and then you're going to say it by yourself.
Ah.
You want to learn scripture today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. James 4:7.
James 4 and 7.
James 4:7.
James 4 and 7. I mean, 7 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is this. James 4 and 7.
Submit yourself to God.
Submit yourself to God. Submit yourself to God.
Submit yourself to God.
Submit yourself to God.
Submit yourself to God.
Submit yourself to God. Submit yourself to God.
What does James 4:7 say?
I don't know.
Ellie,
I don't really know what it says.
I told you what it says. Submit yourself to God.
Submit yourself to God.
Or
now,
give yourself to God.
now can I have a snack?
Really?
James 4 and 7 says, submit yourself to God.
Yay! Good job.
Now can I have a snack?
Not yet. Can you say it again? Hands out your mouth. Hey, I guess you don't want a snack.
I do.
But if you want a snack, you gotta be focused. Can you focus for mommy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Submit yourself to God. Submit yourself to God. Submit yourself to God.
Resist the devil.
Resist the devil.
That means don't talk to the devil.
I won't.
You won't? Good. And he will flee from you.
And he will flee from you.
And he will flee from you.
That he will flee from you.
You actually have to say the words. Roo is not the words. I'm sorry.
James 4 and 7.
Submit yourself to God.
Submit yourself to God.
Resist the devil.
Resist the devil.
And he will flee from you.
And he will flee from you. I don't know what the word is saying to me, and it's too hard to say it, and it's just taking too long.
But you had a break. Look at me. I believe you can do it. Do you believe you can do it?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at me. I believe you can do it.
Well, it's too hard.
It's not too hard. It's only too hard if you believe that God's not with you.
God is with me.
So is it too hard?
No, ma'am.
Because there's nothing too hard for God, is there?
No.
Mm-mm. And so is God with you?
Yes, ma'am.
So that means you can what?
Do it.
You can do it. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Tonight at dinner, Jonathan came up to me. He was like, "Mom, can I ask you a question?" I said, "Yeah." He said, when Jesus was on the cross, he said, "Lord, why are you forsaking me?" He said, "Is that true?" I said, "That can't be true because God would never leave us nor forsake us."
That's pretty deep and
I
random.
was like, wow. In my mind, I was like, the fact that he put that, because none of this was happening today.
At all.
And so just randomly his brain went to, Lord, why have you forsaken me? And then he pulled that other scripture out, that he will never leave you nor forsake you. And he put those two together. You're a son. He's a deep. That's
He's
deep.
a thinker.
That's deep thinking.
He's definitely a thinker.
And I wound up telling myself because he took on the sins of the world, you know, and I went.
God
cannot be in the presence of sin and all this kind of stuff. So just for that moment,
In order for the plan to be completed.
yeah, he had to step away from Jesus because they were one. And at that moment, God separated himself from him. That's what I want to tell him. And then when he died and he rose again, he was connected back to the Father with all glory and all that kind of stuff. And it was just like the thought of him, he was like, he'd sit there and looked at me like, I don't know, I could tell his brain was still trying to like.
But he said he would never leave us nor forsake us. That's what his brain is on.
Yeah.
Well, son, if that didn't make sense to you, get ready for an interesting ride throughout your relationship.
It's not gonna make sense.
A lot of stuff is not gonna make sense, and a lot of stuff you almost have to seek God for clarity. I had a guy that I was talking to recently who had some questions. I won't disclose what those questions were, but he had some questions concerning some things that he read that didn't make sense to him. He was trying to make sense out of it, and I think that's part of the journey, part of the thing that keeps us studying, keeps us digging and trying to find out more, because we want to make sense out of this. We want to be able to reason in our finite minds. You know, we want to be able to reason and figure this stuff out and understand better. When you're trying to have a relationship with someone, that's the thing. You want to understand.
Yeah.
You want to know.
And if you continue to seek God, he's going to reveal himself to you. The
Yeah.
more you seek, the more you study, the more you dig, your eyes will be open, the scales will fall off your eyes, and he will reveal more and more and more to you the more you diligently seek him.
Yeah.
Submit yourself to God and resist the devil and submit yourself to God. And you will fly away from you. Yeah, she did it again.
James 4:7 and what?
I don't know.
What does it say?
It says, I don't know.
Why are you crying?
There's too many things that I say something.
It's too many things.
There's many things that you call me to say, and it's just too hard.
Submit yourself to God.
Submit yourself to God.
Resist the devil,
Resist the devil,
and he will flee from you.
and he will flee from you. Scripture of the week. James 4:7 said, submit yourself to God and resist the devil, and he will flee away from you.
Good job, you 5, girl.
Scripture of the week. Submit yourself to God. Resist the devil. He will flee away from you. Wait, the devil will flee away from me?
Yep, if you resist him, he'll flee away from you.
I won't listen to him.
It's coming from what? What book?
Rainbow book.
No, James.
James 4:7.
Good job. The book of James is in the Bible.
You talking about when you was listening to when I was still 3?
You're still 3, Ellie.
Well, I never turned 4.
You'll turn 4 soon when your birthday gets here.
Well, nobody's. Is my balloon going to be there? So
Why do we have to submit ourselves to God?
we can go to him and say hi.
Oh. And why do we have to resist the devil?
Because he will run away from us and we should go to the God.
So if we go to God, the devil will run away from us? Good. Okay. Thank you, Ellie.
Welcome.
You did a good job learning the scripture. You did a really, really good job. You're supposed to say thank you, Mommy.
Thank you, Mommy.
Secure the crime scene. voice. And that's right.
What happened to your toe?